It's Brittany, bitch.
So Justin got extension this week and I got a haircut. Wally, you wanted to see where we live. My place is a total mess right now, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. So I live in an apartment by myself, and this is the living room, and the kitchen's behind that, and then I'm setting up an office here, like where I can do all my sewing. So right now I've got my desk here. That's going to be a big shelving unit so I can organize everything. And then on the other side is technically my dining room table, but this is where I work, obviously. As you can see, it's kind of messy right now. I'm working on a lot of things. Okay, so then I'm walking through my living room and into my kitchen, which is Simpsons themed. As you can see, I've got Simpsons magnets, lunchbox, a Simpsons poster, a Simpsons clock on the wall here. I've got my box of Crustios. Here's some Simpsons pot holders. I don't know, lots of various Simpsons paraphernalia. This is my kitchen. And then we come to my bedroom, which is dark right now. There we go. There's my bed. This is awkward. I'm trying to hold my computer and angle it at the same time. There's my bed. I've got shelves. I've got closet over here, and then in my bedroom is the bathroom. Very exciting. And then I have another closet out by my dining room table, and that's my apartment. There you go. There's the whole tour. I like it. It's pretty spacious just for me. June, I was gonna make my favorite cupcakes, and that's red velvet cupcakes. I was going to make the little mini ones, and then I was going to bring them into work. But I just made a to-do list of everything I have to do this week. It's a really busy week for me, and there's just no time. I'm so sorry. I wanted to bake cupcakes because I really do like baking, and I love red velvet cupcakes, and I make the best homemade cream cheese icing. But it's just not going to happen today. Last week, Michael asked what our favorite thing to cook was and to include the recipe. I love cooking. I'm a pretty good cook, I think. It depends on my mood, on what I feel like eating, honestly. But one of my favorite easy dishes to make are rosemary potatoes. And basically all you do is just boil russet potatoes, the little red ones, and until they're cooked, which is, I don't know, 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. And then I cut them into fourths, or eighths if they're big. And then I just spread them out. I cover them with a little bit of olive oil, salt, pepper, and then fresh rosemary. It's really easy. And then once you've done that, you just bake them in the oven until they're nice and crisp. I usually do it on high temperature for a short amount of time, and they are delicious and easy. And I picked that recipe particularly because I know you're a vegetarian, so I thought I'd give you a recipe that you could use. So there you go, rosemary potatoes. I wanted to answer my own question about what inspires me to be an artist, and I guess kind of what I meant was, what do you do when you're lacking inspiration? I was really lacking inspiration, and what I decided to do was to create this new sewing art area. So what I did is I totally switched everything around in my apartment. I moved the table. I'm going to put shelves over there. And I think when it's done, it's going to be really easy for me to create. I think it's going to be a good environment, and I'm going to be super inspired to just make stuff all the time. June, you asked what our favorite TV show was that's in season. My favorite TV show that's in season right now is Project Runway, and it just started. I love Project Runway for obvious reasons because I know how to do what they do, and it's always fun for me to try and create what I would do in those challenges and then watch what they do. I actually auditioned to be on Project Runway Season 2 about 4 years ago. At the time I didn't really know, but I was nowhere near ready at that time. I've thought about auditioning again, but I really want to focus my career toward costuming, and I'm doing well here in theater, so I don't really want to take the time to spend focusing on fashion when I'm doing what I want to hear. Well, you asked when we were a kid what the biggest punishment we ever received was. I never really got punished as a kid. My mom, I'm Jewish, so I have a Jewish mom. So I got the Jewish guilt, and that's worse than any punishment you could ever ask for. So my challenge is this week you have to record your video in a spot where you don't normally record. I know there are like 2 places in my apartment where I normally record, and this week you get something different. So that's my challenge to everyone. Record in a new place. My question is, who does your family consist of? And who do you consider your immediate family? For me, I have my parents, my mom and dad. They're still married and going on 30 years this year. And I have a younger sister who is 23, and she's one of my best friends. So that's what I want to know. Okay, Michael also asked this past week what we did on our 21st birthday. I don't really remember all that well, and it's not because I was totally drunk. I just, I don't know, I guess it wasn't that big of a deal to me. I'm not a big drinker. So I know I went out to dinner with my parents, and we went to Morton's. And then I know I went out with some friends in Denver, and then somehow ended up in Boulder where I was going to school at the time, and went out with different friends. So I don't really remember all the events, but that was it. It was not really a big deal. I didn't try to do the like 21 shots on your 21st. I think the only cool thing I did was there's this bar in Boulder that has like a buffalo head on the wall, because that's the mascot of the school, Buffaloes, CU Buffs. And it's a tradition that you go on your 21st birthday and you kiss the buff. So I did that. And I think I got a free drink for doing it or something. I don't know. That's it.